it's Amanda, and we are back with another Sailor Ink Studio video. Today we're doing reds and like maybe pinks. Not really quite sure what the last two colors are supposed to be. But we're gonna work on the 30 series today. So we have Sailor 230, Sailor 730, 530, 830 and 930, and then I'm gonna throw in 237 and 437. And I did not check to see if there were any 30s that I may have done already. So let's go ahead and look at those. I think I've done 130, but I'm not sure about anything other than that. So, I don't actually see the swatch for 130 here, so I'm going to have to locate that one. But in the meantime, we'll look and see if we've done any others. I don't think that we have. Wait, where's my list? Okay, so no, I haven't. We've done 130, which I'm going to have to locate. So we have these ones, and then I'm going to do 237 and 437. But we have also done 737, which should be in here somewhere. 737, okay. So here we go. I know that I've done some like ink comparisons, and I think that some of my Ink Studio inks are with those. So I'm going to have to locate those and put them back in their respective spots. I have a whole ring in the other room of like coloring cards that I need to put in their homes. So yeah. So anyway, let's get started. Like I said, we're going to be swatching the 30 series, and we're going to finish out the 37s, and I will have to show you 130 later. It's a pink. It's pink. Yeah, okay, let's get started. Zoom in a little bit so we can see what we've got going on. I'm using coloring cards and also my glass dip pen. This is a Moonman N6 with a glass dip nib. The pen itself is plastic, but the nib is glass. And yeah, that's about all we need to know. So we'll start with 230. These are kind of like the pinks and the reds. And yeah, I'm very excited about this family of inks. So let's get started. I washed my hands just before this because my hands are like covered in ink. My thumb, this is what I peel off the saran wrap. These are all from Yoseka Stationery, as they have been. Sailor. Number 230. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I washed my hands before this, but I didn't put lotion on beforehand, so my hands are kind of bothered me. Okay. Oh, I just realized I didn't write the number on the other. Very pretty. Okay, I'm going to dip this again. Alright, that's number 230. Very pretty. Red color. Light red. Next up, we have Sailor 530. I really need to put lotion on. Yeah, 530. Okay. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen many people mess with these red versions of the ink. This one kind of looks sort of brick reddish. See what it translates to when it... Not quite sure if it's going to be like a brick red or like a blood red sort of color. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I like it though. It's kind of muted but pretty. Nice. Have you used any of these Sailor like inks, the 30 series, like these red colors? I don't think I've seen many people talk about them, which is one of the reasons I was kind of like excited to sort of explore like these inks, because it seems like there are some that are like so popular, like 123 and 162, that you hear everybody talking about, but you don't hear about like, I don't think I ever see people using these colors. Ooh, that's pretty. This is number 730. This is a very bright, vibrant red. It reminds me of my favorite red. Maybe a touch warmer, but 730. 730. Very nice. Okay. This is very nice. Reminds me a little bit of Sailor Rory red. I don't know if it'll have the sheen that that one has, but it's the like vibe I get from it. It's very nice. It's a very nice red. Just like bright, kind of true red, I feel like. Next we have 830, which is, I think, one of the ones I'm most excited about. I think I have seen this one used. Maybe. Or maybe I was just excited to see it based on the swatches. I don't remember, honestly. I just remember that I was excited about this one for some reason. Just like how like saturated it is. I think that's why I was excited about it. It's really pretty. Very nice. Next up we have Sailor 930. This is another one I was pretty excited about. Again, I think because it's so dark. The sun frame. Yes. Ooh, I love it. Beautimous. Beautimous. This is one of those that like soaks up the ink, so I'm like, I got too much ink on here. I already know. I already know. Okay. So pretty. That is so pretty. I love it. Okay. And that's it for the reds. We have these couple that are like sort of like pinky, purpley, mauve colors, I think. I don't really know what colors they're supposed to be, but I'm gonna flip this around. 237 is what we're gonna start with. Ooh. Why are people not using this one as much? I don't understand. I feel like people would be all about this one. I am confused. I am thoroughly confused. I don't understand what's happening. Okay. I feel like people would be all about this one. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. I didn't write the number. 237. 237. I don't know. I don't know why this one isn't talked about more. It's a very pretty color. I'm at a loss. That's gorgeous. Next up we have a Sailor 437. This is the last one that we have in this batch today. This one's like a little dustier, a little dirtier. 437. Okay. Last but not least for this batch, whoops, helps if I get the brush and the ink, we have 437. That's pretty too. Reminds me of like dried rose petals, like potpourri, kind of. Oh, I got way too much on here. That's gorgeous. Okay. Okay. I'm going to let these dry for a moment. I don't think any of them are super wet. I've got a couple that still need some time to dry. So I'm going to let these dry and then we will come back and take a look at them. But I like this set. I like this bunch. I shall return. We are back. Here are our inks. Well, some of these are still drying. That one I guess I put down a little too heavy. The sheen kind of does remind me of Sailor Aurora Red. I don't have a card here to compare it, but yeah. So we have some beautiful reds here. This one. These pinks are these are really pretty. I'm actually surprised I don't see more of these, to be perfectly honest, or maybe I just haven't been paying attention. 830 gets some sheen, 730 has some sheen, 930 has a little bit of sheen. It seems like they all kind of have sheen if you lay the ink down fairly well. This one, 437, has some haloing here around that large circle. That's the Cosmo Air Light paper. Here it is on the Tomoe paper. Again, we have a little sheen halo here. Also here, basically all of these it's more subtle on these on the Tomoe River paper, but that's gorgeous. But yeah, I hope that has been helpful. So there's that. Let's take a look at our cards here. So we have 230, which is that pretty red. Then we have, then we jump to 530. And then we go to 730. And 830, let's move these over a little bit. 930, which this swatch card has some really great sheen there. 930. Then we have 237. God, that's so pretty. I really like that a lot. And then we have, sorry for the crinkling. Then we have 437. And this is one that we didn't swatch, but is the next one in the 737 line. This whole series right here reminds me of like dried petals, potpourri. That's like the vibe I get from it. So yeah, so this one has lots of sheen, probably because it was laid down quite a bit. These darker ones seem to have some of that greenish goldish sheen, and I really like this set also. I need to get that in a pen, and I need to get all these in a pen. I need to get all of these inks in a pen. But yeah, so cool. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and move this, we're going to say 930. Kind of here's what they look like. So here's our reds and some pinks. And yeah, I think we only have like 18 or 19 more left to go. Yeah, and I'm going to have to check these off. Check. So yeah, now we just have the 35s and the 52s and the 64s, I think, is what we have left. Yeah, we're very close. We're very close to being done with this. So it's very exciting. And just about the time that we finish with these, they'll release some more maybe, hopefully. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. And yeah, did you have any favorites in these? I really love these two probably the most. And I love this red. I love that red too. But yeah, did you have a favorite of this set that we just did? Let me know in the comments. Do you have any of these? Do you want to get any of these? I really like that too. They're all pretty. Yeah. So anyway, again, I'm really surprised by these two a whole lot. I'm not surprised that I like them. I'm just surprised at what they are. I wasn't expecting it. So, yeah. So that's just my own personal opinion about that. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful and useful and anything. Oh, and before I go, we should put these back on the ring so we have an idea of where they fit in the line because, I don't know, I like doing that. So again, I'm missing my swatch for 130. It's a really pretty, I think it's a lighter pink. Hey, kitties. Hey, Pearl. So Pearl's currently sitting in a cat tree and Patches is looking at her, which is a problem. You're not allowed to look at her. So anyway. So 230 and then 231. Oh, Pearl. One moment. I need to like do something about this. Kitty cats. I may have distracted them for the moment. I'm not sure. But anyway, 230, 231. And what comes before that? 224. These are not remotely close at all. Okay. Then we jump to 530. Excuse you, Pearl. That's pretty. So we have 530 and 531. Excuse you. Kittens. Pearl. So we have 730 and 731. Like the same sort of vibrancy, but this is a little more pink and this is more red. Pearl really does not like that Patches is looking at her right now. Patches, walk away, Mr. P. Next up we have 830. Okay, he walked away. Again, the same vibrancy, but we have a red and a pink. And 930. Do I have a comparable? Oh, we do. Again, the same sort of like hue and vibrancy, but a red versus a pink. It's like saturation and all that. So back to our 200s. So we have 230 and there's nothing. Oh, 231 and then 237. So that's what we're looking at with these three. God, I really like that. Okay. And then we jump all the way to 437, which we have 435 into that 437. You know what I'm missing from this ring? All of my greens. They were in a drawer because I was using them. I think they're on that ring that I need to sort. And then we have 737, which obviously we have 730, and then we jump to 731, 735, and 737. This is a little more purple or magenta, and this is a little more like wine colored, perhaps rosy sort of. Anyway, so yeah, so there's our inks. There are our inks. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.